Bypass can use a number of techniques to try to crack passwords. In earlier versions, there were up to 4 techniques, and in later versions, there are 13. These techniques are essentially groups of ways to try to crack passwords. Each technique in and of itself is not one attempt or one way, but a group of ways that are similar. And the way that they're grouped together is by the amount of time or effort that it takes to run that technique. So techniques that take, say, 1,000,000 tries will be grouped together, and techniques that take 1,000,000,000 will be grouped together, and so on. The techniques are ordered by their effort. So if we take a look by using the -H option, there's a list under the documentation for the techniques that talks about how to use them and also gives a short description of each one of them. Technique 0 is special. It just causes Bypass to avoid trying this methodology at all. This is common if you only want to use the statistical cracking method or the base words method and you don't want to try any of the built-in techniques. This would be the case if you had already done the techniques earlier and you were using the results to do statistical cracking, or if you just wanted to try base words mode, you don't want to try any other modes. 1 through 13 are increasingly more expensive ways of trying to crack passwords. Also, typically they're going to be somewhat less effective in passwords per second, although they may crack a lot more passwords overall. So the original technique is the default, the small dictionaries and the small rule sets. And then you'll see that, generally speaking, either the dictionaries or rules increase in size, although there is a mode 5 that actually switches over to using a password list, and then 6 switches back to using dictionaries. The actual details don't necessarily have to be important unless you're just interested in the techniques, but what is important to know is that you'll generally crack more passwords as you move towards technique 13, but you'll crack more passwords per second as you stay around 1, and it costs you more and more time to try ever more aggressive techniques, but you may be rewarded with more and more passwords. Now we can take a look at an example of how to run these techniques. So in this case, we're going to try some MD5 passwords that I've just made up and put into a file. -V option for verbose, -J to pass this option here through to John, which is the fork option for John to use, and -I for the input file. There's essentially some made up user passwords inside of this file, 6 of them in total. And we're going to try technique number 1 to start out with. And putting in -T1 is also equivalent to not passing in the -T flag at all, because this is the default. So as you can see, even though it's one technique, there's actually lots of different attempts of or types of cracking tried. There's different dictionaries with different rules that Bypass iterates through one at a time, trying to use that methodology to get the passwords. If we kind of pause the action for a second, we can see that 5 passwords have been cracked so far. And it's continuing to stick with 5, and finally it finishes and gets 5 out of the 6 passwords using that technique. So now what you can do is you can increase the techniques and go to, for example, technique level 2 and see if you can get that last password. Level 2 is going to run either the same or different dictionaries and same or different rules, but it's going to somehow be a little bit more aggressive and generate more hash guesses. In this case, we're trying dictionaries that are somewhere around 10,000 words apiece and rules that are somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 mangles apiece. And this technique didn't work. And you can continue on this way until you finally figured out what the password was. To jump ahead a little bit, let's switch to technique 5, and we'll give that a try and see if it can get the last password. So in this case, way that the password cracking is done is a little bit different. It's using a list of known passwords instead of dictionaries with rules. And in this case, it happens to find that last password. You can copy the commands at the bottom to show the passwords, or if you already know the -- show option for John, you can just type it in. And we'll see that we have all the passwords. The password that was difficult to get for the dictionary-based modes was this one here, but the known passwords mode got it with no problem. And that's the reason there's different techniques built in, 13 in total, because different techniques are going to be more or less effective for different situations. Also, remember that password auditing is always highly contextual. It's very important to know as much as you can about the system from which the passwords came, especially the password policy and other factors. So along with the base words and the statistical cracking, the built-in techniques in bypass can make password auditing much easier.